An artist roundtable was conducted on October 2nd in the Broadside Conference Room for this semester's issue of VoxPop magazine, which will focus on the DC area music scene. The roundtable was a great opportunity for musicians in the area to sit down and discuss the best venues in town, the fans, the requirements for being involved in music, and the music scene in general.
We had to come up with like a really good live show to make people interested. We had to come up with having really good personalities and be very open and make these people want to see us and make these people want to be a part of our show.
It's having to take off of work on a Friday night to play a show, promotion, paying for gas money when you're on tour. I was in a band this past year, and we didn't have a hefty touring schedule, but we played a decent amount of shows, and most of them were local. But I bartend, and weekends are where the money is. But that's also where the shows are. It's hard to get people out on a Tuesday night. Right. It's much easier to get people to come out on a Friday night. So that's when most of our shows were, on the weekends. And it's difficult when you're taking a Thursday off here, a Saturday there.
I mean, I'm not saying people can't make it if they have different priorities, but it's a big part of making sacrifices, like not being able to go out because you got to practice on a Friday night because that's the only time everybody can practice, or getting your homework done on another night when you could be going out so that you can practice or have a show on the other night where there's a paper due, or I don't know. And I've skipped a lot of classes.
For me, mostly it's just sleep. You stay. I mean, like like you said, it's kind of hard to get people out on a Tuesday or whatever. Out on a Tuesday, and it's like, oh yeah, no one else is here.
A good show at Velvet Lounge, I like more than like a big show at like a 9:30 club or something.
To me, the 9:30 club will always be the touchstone of the DC music scene. I mean, like that's obviously, like he said, it's not going to be as intimate. I mean, it's a 1,200 person venue, or if they shrink the stage, like 900 or whatever. But but it's just like they got a good vibe, good sound system. They book great acts, and they know how to do it. Like they very consistently will sell shows out or close to it.
Starting out, it was always like Jam and Java's was that cool venue for me, because I was always looking at it as the next step from Jack's or Community Center or something like that. So actually being able to play that was really cool when I kind of felt like I graduated to that level to be able to play it. When you graduated to Jam and Java's, because I always saw, when I was first starting out, I always saw Jam and Java's as the bigger venue. When you graduated there, you were on kind of a bill where it would be like no more than 6 or no more than 4. And then I feel like that was the thing you kind of knew you were moving up a little bit when you got on the shows with less bands.
As far as northern, outside of DC, in terms of Northern Virginia, I think Jam and Java does it best.
The community in DC just seems really tight-knit and everyone's connected.
Everyone helps
and
each other out.
everyone's really supportive.
Yeah.
I've never been in a city where it's like that.
Okay.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of it.
Les Zeppelin is actually really good.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
She
Check
does
them
all the
out.
solos down and everything.
Huh?
She does all the solos and everything.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They're really talented.
That's
Yeah.
sick.